Hey man.
Hello.
Alright, sweet. I sent you the. I can actually. I'll just.
Yeah, I got it. Let me just screen share with you.
Alright, sweet.
Is this just one game? Okay. You can see everything good?
I'm hearing my own voice.
You're hearing your own voice and you're screen sharing?
Wait, is this? Oh, I muted the Twitch.
There we go. We found it.
Alright.
Let's see.
Alright. Sweet.
Load screen real quick. What's the teams? K versus Olaf. That's not that bad of a matchup for you, but if he like catches you out, you're kind of wrecked unless he can jump over a wall.
We actually, I think in this game we did alright with kiting, but yeah, he was scary.
Yeah, I'm talking about 1v1. Like in a team fight, it's actually you're a pretty good pick into him because burst is nice, and you don't really have like crowd control. But okay.
I see.
I'm gonna put on slightly faster than normal speed.
What do you think about? I took Strength of Ages in this game, but I usually take Thunderlords and.
Thunderlords, I don't think is very good. Also, oh you already smited. Okay, never mind. Alright, I'm actually gonna put it at normal speed and just talk you through working with these camps a little bit better.
Alright.
First of all,
yeah.
I think taking Q level 1 is better.
Oh.
And then also here, like resetting it, like you already have one shot left. You don't need to use your E. That's kind of a waste. See what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's usually best to start a camp off with 2 bullets already, and then you auto or you Q auto E auto.
Q auto E auto.
Yeah. But you're doing this fairly well. Yeah, that's nice.
I played a lot of normal games with Graves.
Yeah, no,
Try to master
you
that.
Literally took no damage there. That was really nice.
Oh, I had a talisman. I cheated.
Oh well, yeah. I think talisman starts the best.
And I think one of the things I just from all the normal games I played is that I take a lot of damage on the blue side, so I start with E and immediately stack up the armor.
That's true. I'm actually, now that I think about it, like you might actually not be that bad. I need to check and see what people actually do because I've always just taken Q. If you should take first of all, don't waste your E like that because it's a nice reset.
I wanted to keep the stacks and then I used the W to.
Gotcha. Okay. And then also I think it's not as good to take W level 3 unless you're trying to go for an earlier gank. I think it's better just put 2 points in Q.
Okay. What do you think? But sometimes like with another E, I'm still unless I get a ward, I'm not in range to attack the chickens. So I kind of like need W to keep the stacks.
I've never seen someone do that. I'm not saying it's bad. Like you're staying really nice HP wise in the jungle. So I'm not saying it's bad, but I'll look into it a little bit and get back to you on that.
Okay.
Because I've actually never tested that. But it'll just make your clear a little bit faster. Is all.
I see.
Like especially because you're like farming to 4, so you don't really need like the W for anything because it really doesn't do much damage.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So you can't really make a play with Alawi. Like you have to. The only way you're gonna like make a gank up there is if it's a counter gank.
I asked her to freeze, but I guess she knows that. I didn't.
Because like the issue with Graves jungle is it's so hard to gank a lane that doesn't bring crowd control to the table.
So, I see.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have went for Zed instead with Brand's stun.
Brandon already recalled. Like it's not a big deal. Like again, early ganking on Graves isn't the most important thing. This is a good choice though. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I messed up here.
Auto. Oh.
I should have flashed and then done that.
Yeah, you definitely could have. What?
I flashed right there. Yeah, I messed up.
Yeah. Let me see. Actually, honestly, I probably I don't flash here. I would definitely hold Q though, because what I'd be looking for is right here. Like, so assume you
Oh.
haven't flashed, you're back here. As soon as you enter the bush, you see him here. Then you flash. So you enter the bush around here. Then you flash over this wall, Q auto, and he's dead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, like, especially when you, like, you usually only flash for the Q if you have a wall there. Or if it's, like, free kill. So, obviously, you also didn't have vision in this bush, which was kind of unfortunate. So, I wouldn't have gone for that.
I thought I could, but he flashed.
Yeah. And then a quick thing you can do, like, when you're making these chases, to, like, tell, like, obviously you don't have red buff on him, so he's not slowed yet. But it's like, you just do a quick glance here. See 340, quick glance here, 345.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then you just, like, whenever you're chasing or getting chased by someone, you can just look for those things, because right then, if you wasn't slowed, then you just know immediately you have to turn around and go back.
I see.
Because you're not going to catch him. Unless, obviously, he has to make a hard turn or something like that. Then you have some leeway. But with a bot lane there, it's rough.
Yeah.
This is overzealous. I'm not a big fan of spending time on scuttle crabs.
Yeah, it feels really awkward.
Yeah.
Especially like when they outplay me like that.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world on Graves, but like you could have just backed there, or like honestly here I probably would have just done another clear of the jungle. Oh, you cancel. Because like again, Graves' forte is not early game proactive ganks. You're gonna you have really fast clear, which is nice. You stay healthy in the jungle. But you don't bring like crowd control to the table. So a lot of the time, like walking around like this, looking for a dive without flash is pretty overzealous yet again.
I see, and I wasted a lot of time.
Yeah, you're wasting a lot of time for really nothing. You actually not only are you wasting time, you're giving the enemy team information. So like your top laner dies and Kale knows that you're nowhere near. So like Kale had a lot of options there. That's what she wanted to do.
So, I shouldn't be as aggressive early on, or I should be efficient early on.
Right, and especially like when you don't have a red buff, like this time in the game is like, well, you don't really bring that much to the table. What you should do is look for counter ganks, and like go to lanes like a Maokai lane or something that brings a lot of crowd control to the table already.
I see.
Which in this game you really don't have much. So when I'm playing Graves, I'm playing for more mid to late.
Okay.
Oh.
Er,
Unlucky. Alright, so Alawi just doing Alawi things. See, again, like, you're not going to be able to make a play here.
yeah.
Like, especially without red buff, you can't do anything.
It's weird because before when I played Zac, it was like, I go to a lane and I gank whenever I want. But,
Right.
Yeah.
Graves is much more, like, playing to match the enemy jungler rather than playing to, put pressure on him.
I see.
Like, a lot of the times it's worth it, like, in the early game, like, if the air jungler getting spot, you just go and invade on Graves, and you can clear it really quickly. This dragon tick is really risky.
I think I only went for it because of the vision ward.
Yeah.
And then Rand's just kind of sitting there, but I guess that helps.
Like, it's nice to get it, but it's gonna set you decently behind.
Oh. It doesn't give that much go-to experience to me.
Yeah. Like, it's nice for the late game, but again, like, you're even further behind now, and you go totally So, like, you didn't really do much off of this, off that last back. Oh.
Yeah.
Timeout, important information being brought to my attention. If you own Skyrim and its add-ons or the Legendary Edition, then you get the upgrade to Skyrim HD free. Or the Special Edition.
And I milked that game.
Yeah, so did I.
I don't think I can play it anymore. Oh my god,
stop.
yeah.
Good
I can
spot
see how
there.
this is just taking
Instead of dragging your camera there, you can just pull it, like, click the minimap. So, like, again, you're wasting a lot of time here. I mean, obviously you kind of have to finish it now. But you definitely could have, you can go in this jungle here, for sure.
Yeah.
Like Ezreal just died. I'm not sure what you're doing down here.
I think I was going for the tower. Maybe. Oh yeah, because we had
It's
mounted dragon.
really early to go for the tower. Like, if you guys get it, I'll be incredibly impressed. I guess you have mountain.
Yeah.
And like,
Man, mountain is crazy.
yeah, this is a point in the game where it's like it's almost bad for you guys to get this tower. Like
Oh.
obviously their dual lane isn't gonna do anything with it, but like if this was a higher level game, literally Ezreal could just freeze it for an eternity down there, and your bot lane
wow.
would like be forced to go mid lane, because there's really nothing for them to do down there.
I see.
So I don't know. Like if like there's so many things that could go wrong with it.
That's interesting. Like
Yeah.
taking tower could actually put you at a
It
disadvantage.
actually does. That used to be in the competitive scene, like I want to say a year and a half ago, like you saw lane swaps where the team that took the early towers would end up losing the game because they wouldn't bounce the waves correctly.
Oh.
Yeah, like you'd have team. Okay, nice, good job. Yeah, just shove this.
Yeah,
Unlucky
screw Zed.
Q.
I've had a lot of bad memories with him.
Yeah, that was a good job.
Thanks. Oh, I think yeah, Branso died.
Yeah, I mean, but oh well. You did everything you could.
I think I don't know. With Graves, I've been trying to get early towers a lot, especially with Mountain, because I feel like Zach doesn't do any tower damage. And all of a sudden, I'm playing Graves and I can melt towers.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
not melt them, but
it's nice, but again, like you farm the jungle so quickly that like you can just power farm in between ganks and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, like that's just not like my style of Graves play. Like I'm not saying it can't work. Like I don't know why they're dual lanes mid right now. That makes no sense.
I guess yeah, they're not even trying to
It makes no
freeze it.
sense. Like Lucian's gonna be able to. Oh, yep. Look at this. If Zed plays this well, he will have like a 30 CS advantage over your mid. Because he can
Oh.
freeze at bot lane.
Oh wow, I see. Zed's
Yeah.
doing it.
I think you should have. Okay, so there, like, you should have gone around this way with Brand.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? You could have actually maybe. Like, I don't think you end up getting it, but, like, also, like, you're putting a lot of emphasis on taking down these early towers, which
yeah.
is not bad, but I think taking camps from Olaf, like, going and checking those is much more impactful in the game.
Okay. Oh, and this was kind of messed up.
Yeah,
here.
you should have walked out with your team. You have no mana, though.
Yeah. Talisman, still not enough.
What the? Illaoi just TP'd out? My god. Don't auto her. Don't auto her.
Oh yeah, remember this? Ouch, it hurts. I kind of
Yeah,
overestimated.
yeah, I don't know why you went in there. Like, you should just run there. Like, let's take a look back on this and check out what's going on. Because, like, there's a lot of weird things that went into this. First of all, like, it's so early. Like, it's, what, like 8 minutes in? You can't really tell right now. But it's so early to be taking down this tower.
Yeah.
And you kind of strained yourself here. Also, like, you should note that you're first of all, you're trying to, like, contest this tower. And there's a fight going on here. So you're already low on mana. So you need to be watching that. And you just used your E. And then this TP comes in. And now you're in a really rough spot. I would have tried to, before the TP even finished, like as soon as I see it, I'd beeline straight down here. Or I scan my camera down first to check out and see what's happening. Like, if they're gonna die immediately, then I just hit the road. But I definitely go down there to help them, because then you also have to keep in mind, like, you have an easy escape route over that wall.
Oh,
if things go wrong.
Especially with Flash.
Right, with Flash or E.
Yeah, I still have that problem with camera control.
Yeah.
I like perma hold space.
Yeah.
Space bar.
Like, when no one's fighting you, your camera should be like this. This is good. Although even here, like, I would have it so the top right corner is like that, and you can see kind of down there more.
Yeah, because there's a lot of useless
Right.
space.
Well, yeah.
There.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had more health than him, but he hurts.
Well, I mean, if you have Q, then you can kill him.
Oh.
I think. Let's see. If you have like mana, then you could. Oh. If you had mana and you had juked one of his Qs, you could have killed him. I think.
I like ran into every
Right
one of his
now,
spells.
yeah. Like if you used E to dodge one Q and flash to dodge the other, and to set up a wall bang, you
Right.
get him.
I gotta think these things through next time.
Right. So again, during this whole time, Zed is still bot lane and getting a huge advantage. Oh no, I left my camera on again.
Oh.
I did that last coaching session too. I'm boosted.
Huh.
So are they actually
trying
on that?
to-
I didn't see.
Oh, they took down top tower, and
Oh,
now we're
okay.
going for rift. But I'm like kind of stalling right here.
Right.
I don't know if this is a good idea or. I
Just
didn't
take
really
red.
time it.
Take red, yeah, it's fine. Honestly, I'm not sure. I skipped to the death timer, so I'm not really sure who died. But yeah, it looks like it's
Oh.
fine. If they hadn't gotten kills there though, this would be pretty risky. But again, both of you have easy escapes here, so it's not a big deal. I would though try and see what the next dragon is coming up, because you can definitely solo that at this point. Also, I wouldn't waste smite on that. Obviously, like you're recalling here, but like you shouldn't be recalling. You took a camp and Rift Herald.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Like Ilaoi was just here for a long time, so like you should let her tank because you just came back.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I
And
didn't
also
think
like
about that.
don't use your E's like that. Or W. It costs so much mana. Like you're running really low on mana here, like a lot of the time, which shouldn't be happening
Yeah.
really.
Wasting a lot of spells.
Right. Because like your W really doesn't do much.
Mhm.
I mean, it is nice when you're ganking. It's nice for like the vision like lowering, but you should be careful. Like here, I wouldn't use Q.
Yeah, they already have enough
Yeah.
damage. I just
you
need a
you
tank.
just don't need it. Yeah, I wouldn't use E either, honestly. Because you're totally in. Yeah, you could have easily farmed some more camps.
Oh, I think that's.
You could still do it, but like if you had mana, it would be a lot easier.
I think this was just. I didn't think through it.
That's my boy. Oh no! Now you go farm. You steal that blue buff. Now you want to go farm. Go straight there. Go straight there. Unlucky.
I totally didn't mean to take that.
I think the best first item on Graves right now is Black Cleaver.
Oh, okay.
Because my thought process is, first of all, you get the speed, which is really nice, especially like when you're between reloads or whatever. But also, basically, whenever your champion gets free HP and health, or not HP. What am I talking about?
Armor
HP
and
and
stuff.
health, armor and MR. There we go. Whenever they get free MR and armor, HP instantly becomes a really nice buy on them. So
Yeah.
with your True Grit and everything, that becomes really nice. Like the same thing can be said for like Shyvana can build a lot of HP. I'm trying to think of other champions. Kennen to an extent.
Ramus?
Rama? No, because Rama scales with like armor, so
Oh.
it's a little bit different there. But yeah, like old Nidalee used to get resist when she went in cougar form.
Oh.
But yeah, so basically that's the thought process behind it. Plus,
Why do you
like,
think a lot of people build Maw instead of Sterix?
Maw, because, okay, like, I don't think Sterix got repeatedly nerfed, I think, first of all. Plus, you get armor pen on the Sterix, which can't be ignored. So, and because you can only get one of the passives now, I think Maw is better.
I see. Yeah, much more damage.
Yeah. Like, my favorite build right now is, like, probably Black Cleaver into Phantom Dancer. And then, like, the next item gets a little, like, whatever you really want. Either, like, Maw or BT. Or, Scimitar.
I see.
Alright.
So that is scary. And
Let's just check this out again.
yeah, try to clear the
Do you even
minions so they
need
can
ulti
take
there?
tower.
I don't think he needed ulti. Hold up, we'll see. So Nami's dead. Yeah, I think the ulti is a little overkill. Because there are so few waves. Like, you could use it on the next minion wave because Brand had that one under control pretty well.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, and this one's kind of lots of stragglers.
Yeah, again, you're using so much more. Like, your W does not clear wave. One nice thing you can do with the W, yeah, let me back this up just a little bit so you have a better camera. So, like, say you have, like, a Lucian or some AD carry or some ranged person, like, standing here attacking the tower.
Right.
You can throw the W on them to delay them from taking down the tower.
Oh,
because they won't be able to see the tower and hit it.
Does it work with melee too?
It works with melee. No, because like if they're right on top of the tower, they'll still be able to see it. So it's better with range. Plus, ranged are usually the ones hitting the tower. So like that's a cute little trick you can do. Like AD carry walks up there, you walk over to where you are right now, throw out the smoke screen, and just delay it for like a second or two.
I see.
Rather than like they obviously don't do much to minions. Ooh, lucky.
Yeah. And then I kind of just wasted that.
Oh my goodness.
Do you think the problem was like just bad reactions, or should I have just left?
Both. Like, like you have this HP. Like they're gonna take that tower no matter what. Like obviously, I see your teammates like flanking here, but you literally can't do it. If you have ultimate, then I say like chug your pot and stick around. But otherwise, first of all, you should be chugging this.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't save you, but it's also reaction time. You should just leave and then reaction time. It's just E away.
I think did I try to E?
I think it's because you're. Were you holding down shift?
No, I see.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, I use, but that's like.
Well, you were holding down shift for your Q, but then you were still holding it down for this. Plus, you're also the end of the line was still going off. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's good anyways.
I don't know. You might have been able. I don't think so though.
I have all the keys on SmartCast.
Yeah, but if you hold down shift, then it makes the thing pop up, right?
I had to research that because it felt so awkward canceling autos with the SmartCast delay.
Yeah. Oh, it's SmartCast with wait what?
Oh, it's like, when it casts on key up instead of mouse click, but it gives you a range indicator when you hold the key down.
Gotcha.
And Law is just doing work.
Yeah. So again, like I feel like the HP just makes you a lot. It gives you like similar like strength, but now you're even like tankier. Plus your burst combo's a little bit better because I think like right now without the HP to back it up, it's hard to stay in fights and get a lot of autos off with a Phantom Dancer until you have like more HP and resists. So that's why I think Black Cleaver first is better. And honestly, I don't build Death Stance on him anymore. I think it's pretty bad.
Oh, what do you get for or do you even need lifesteal?
I usually get BT.
Oh, I see.
I go for a much more like carry-ish Graves build because like again it's like Black Cleaver. I definitely get Berserker Greaves. I don't know if you do that or not.
Oh.
They're really good after this patch.
Oh yeah, the buff. Mm-hmm. Straight stats buff.
Yeah, and that also helps because you're getting Black Cleaver. Like all of a sudden with Berserker Greaves, you mix in your Berserker Greaves sometime like between starting this item and finishing it.
Yeah.
And then you're good to go.
Oh, do you know if Graves if each pellet deals or applies Black Cleaver?
I want to say no, but I don't know that for sure.
Because Ash's Q like it has 5 flurries, but yeah,
it doesn't apply.
It's per instance of physical damage.
Right. Yeah. That's how I think it works. Whereas like Runon's applies it, but obviously you're not gonna build that. Alright, this is fine. Get some EXP.
Oh, that's just a random question. I saw a guide that recommended rapid fire cannon, but like I didn't see anyone ever build that.
Some people do. Okay, first of all, you should push this second wave again.
Okay.
Like Kale's bot lane, you can just and that wave will just go into tower and reset, but that's no big deal. Rapid fire cannon is okay. I don't personally like it. It's been built a couple of times competitively. It would be like against a team where it's like the thing is like with Graves, like I'm fine being in people's face, so like I don't really have an issue with that. So I don't see why I'd want to stay away from them. That W was awkward.
Yeah.
You should go help him.
I don't know why, even though I took Strength of Ages, I felt really squishy this game.
Yeah, you should usually take Strength of Ages. Because then also, like, once you add on Black Cleaver HP, I'm not sure what that number is on Black Cleaver. I think it's like 400, 300, 400 something. I don't know.
I'll look that up.
It's definitely nice.
Just quickly. It's 300.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. So that's 300 plus 3. That's 600 HP right there. That's so much.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Oh.
So yeah, that Q is really awkward. You definitely want to catch more minions with that. I don't know. I feel like catching this wave is nice and like it's a good choice. But these camps really shouldn't be up all that often. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Because like you really like Graves is not. You don't make proactive plays on this champion.
Mm-hmm.
Like you like farm and then like they're sieging down. Okay, so you go mid lane. Oh, now they're going to a dragon. Let me go there too. Or like it's okay to set up neutral objectives with your team, like if they're grouped up for it. But during your off time, you should just be clearing camps.
What do you think about like just going after dragon whenever I can?
I think it's fine. I think it's a lot better to do on blue side.
Yeah.
Because you can just like hop over the wall. Like this goes for like Rek'Sai, Kindred, Graves, anyone that can hop over the wall. Blue side is so much better for you. Because you just hop over, take it, and then if you get in trouble, you can just hop over, and no one can chase you. Whereas red side, it's a little more risky because you kind of pin yourself in this pit.
Yeah.
But I still think it's fine. On Graves, like again, like not that early, I wouldn't go for it solo. But you definitely can, yeah. It's a nice tower take. Again, I wouldn't waste my Q here.
Oh.
Team's just gonna take that down. You're not gonna siege. Like it's not like a matter of like I need to clear this wave now. Obviously this pathing is a little questionable. Again, that Q I don't agree with.
Oh, this was really it was trying to find it brutal. Yep, that's the word. I think it was kind of like that fight in the scrim where like you're telling him to back off and then
yeah.
You go shit.
Oh no, you leave that bitch to die. Oh god.
And then
no, you
jumps
wasted your
me.
auto. Oh no. Oh no. Your autos are instant. They don't have travel time.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
And then ounces.
They could have Baroned. I'm not sure what they're doing. Like they're behind right now. If they take that Baron, like the whole game changes. And like they're so fine on HP. What are they thinking? Oh, they have Zed Ezra. Oh no.
I think they're looking for killing Nami.
My god, that was really bad from them. Speed this up just a bit.
Caught the cannon.
What was the second Q? Holy cow. Oh, one thing you should do more often too is like, and I hardly see you doing this, is like press tab and like check on people's items and stuff.
Oh, right.
Like,
I tried to eat, you mentioned it before and I've tried to, but yeah, I still need to work a lot.
yeah, you definitely should. Also like check like dragon timers and stuff up there.
Ah.
Another thing you can do before objectives is just press tab, or if you can see the enemy jungler, check their level, because that they do more damage with smite if they're high level than you, less if they're lower, obviously. So like that's kind of a big deal. Like, cause like when I'm walking, like I'm hardly ever like there's two things I'm doing when I'm walking from place to place.
Mm-hmm.
One, I'm literally not looking at myself. I'm checking out lanes. seeing how pushes are gonna go down, seeing like my laners, all that good stuff. And two, it's like pressing tab, like just literally repeatedly pressing tab and checking stuff.
I see.
And sometimes like I don't even do it with a purpose, which is kind of
Yeah.
bad. You can't make that up.
It's right up against the wall. I don't think I did. I don't think I extended my cursor the complete way.
It doesn't matter with Graves.
Oh.
You'll go the full distance no matter what. That's with most skill shots too. Fizz ult is like the only one I can think of off the top of my head that doesn't go the full distance if you click it.
I know Fior's Q is like adjustable length.
Gotcha. I don't know. I'm not a big Fiora player.
And her nerfs. I used to play her, but so many nerfs. Like 5 patches in a row.
Yeah. Again, like unless you have a wall bang, I'm really not looking for a lot of Qs. Unless they're like a lot of full range Qs. Unless they're like literally right on top of me, or I have a wall.
I see.
Yeah, good to go for the dragon, but like the issue here is like you only just realize, or I guess you realized the dragon was fine a little bit ago, but yeah, never mind. But you should have set up for that in advance. Like, you should have come down here, placed your pink, or told your team to. Like again, like one thing that people don't do enough still, is literally micromanage your team. All right.
What do you mean by that?
Like basically shot call for your team.
I see.
Like tell them like, and this goes with like you're pinging a lot, which is nice. But also just typing, telling them I'm going here. Like whenever I invade, I ping on my way. I ping like danger, and then I say invading, push lanes to back me up or something like that.
I see.
And that goes with a lot of things. Your Qs are really late because you're smart. You're not smart casting it.
Oh.
Wait, do you have it all on the? What? Okay, explain to me the setting everything's on right now.
Everything it's like semi-smart casted.
So when you press it down, it shows you the ability distance.
Yeah.
And then when you release, it does it.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be. Like I don't want to say it's gonna hold you back because like Apto doesn't use SmartCast, but like I feel like it is gonna slow you down in the long run. And I definitely think like this is how I do everything. So take it or leave it, but quick cast everything, and have it set up so that your normal cast, like you go in settings or whatever, so your normal cast is shift plus whatever plus QWER.
Oh, I'm doing the opposite.
Yeah. So you smart everything's normal smart cast. So if you need to just like you need a flicking like panic E a direction, you just click it and you're there. But if you want to set up a Q or set up an ulti, then you hold down shift plus that ability to have it pop up the range.
That makes so much more sense because shift requires like deliberation.
Right. Exactly. So just keep that in mind. I want to rewatch this fight just a tad. You could have not smited it there, never mind. Oh.
I timed it with like my auto. I think. Oh, and do you think
See,
that?
I think that ultimate there is pretty poor. Like I use ulti in 3 different scenarios. One is like someone's on me. 2, I'm going for like a last hit, like someone's running away, like someone's up there, and I go for the ulti to snipe them. And 3, there's like 4 people lined up in a row, like right there, and it's just like it's asking for the huge damage on them. But like none of those were happening here. He was just running at your team. Like he clearly doesn't have you in his eyes. Like right now he's looking here and he's looking there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
doing nothing with my ult.
Right.
Just like a bit of damage.
Yeah. The rest of this is nice, but like, ooh, there you have a wall bang, right? Your Q just came up. You have a double Q right there.
I see.
But like, first of all, you don't see it soon enough. You go for this auto, and then you have to set up your Q, which is really awkward. Yeah. And honestly, like if you Q there and then walk up into the bush like really fast, like I was saying, you probably live. But
I'll definitely I'll practice a lot with that
Yeah.
setup with what is it quick cast
Shit.
by default.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And again, it'll be a little awkward at first because you're not used to it, but it'll be better in the long run.
I think this was I was stalling a bit.
Yeah, and you still like the issue with this build is you still have zero HP to back yourself up. Like
Oh
you're
yeah.
not that tanky. Like you have the damage reduction thing, but you really aren't as tanky.
I think that Black Cleaver I build is like the one thing I need to really
Yeah, it's
well
definitely nice, and a lot more people have started doing it. Yeah, some people still go see what is that? What was that for?
I don't comprehend myself.
Yeah.
I don't know why I left it right there. Oh, this was eh.
That was actually kind of nice. Unlucky.
That fight hurt.
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, like once this happens, like you have one mission in mind, and that is Gromp. Gromp and leave. You go over there, you take Gromp, you smite it, and you leave. You drop a ward on Baron or take Scuttle, something like that. But like you got what you came for. There's no objective here. There's no objective or minion wave in the mid lane to take.
Right.
There's no dragon spawning. There's no blue buff here. So your only option is to counter jungle a little bit and leave. And like this is when it's time to start bringing down the danger pings. Leave.
I see.
Yep. And like ping you're on your way over there or something. Like it doesn't matter. Just say you're leaving and that your team needs to bail. Because there's no team. Honestly, there's no reason for their team to engage on you guys here. Other than then you all pile up here.
She pulled Malawi again.
Yeah. A couple things. First of all, you walk up way too far forward for the vessel. Second, your flash here should be over this wall.
Oh my god! Yeah.
And this is what I talked about again at the beginning of the game.
Right.
Olaf is like one of those running at 2 champions. He has Ghost. He doesn't have Flash. Like he can't make it over these walls. So if he's 1v1 versus you, which is about to happen, he will outrun you every time. If you can make your way over a wall, you'll be good. And then like even if he had Flash, or even if someone else came to bother you from this angle, you can still E over that wall and really escape. So like you can just like plan that out a little bit in advance. Oops.
And I'll definitely go over this fight again in a review or like when I watch the video.
Yeah. See, and that it ends up happening because all of a sudden you have to make your way back in here, and then you're kind of cut off. It's like there's no good option.
So pathing's a big one for me. Or I'm not sure if I used that terminology right, but
Pathing a little bit. It's just decision making within fights.
okay.
Because again, like Graves, like without the HP to back it up, you can't really frontline. Which it is possible to frontline with Graves. It is like if you have super burst, and you can just jump in and blow up a carry, but you just can't there. So now the worst nightmare happens. You've kind of evened out this game and give him a Baron. Looking at it, like you guys should win team fights. Like you have so much burst. Like if they run into you for a team fight, you guys should win every time. I think. Because of like you have such good AOE. You have like the Nami to keep them there. Like you guys are set up to enjoy this. That smite there is really awkward.
Yeah.
I think I've said in the past to not sit on 2 smites to you, but in this case, like you're gonna recall anyways. Like it's better to smite Gromp. Like Wolves is okay, I guess, because they have Baron and can siege you down, but I'd prefer Gromp. But then again, you don't have much HP to back up the Gromp, so.
Yeah. And I really can't wait to try out Black Cleaver.
Yeah. And then usually I like to round out my builds with an Infinity Edge too. So like going back to it would be like Black Cleaver, PD, what was I saying, Ma, Ma if necessary. Then either BT or Scimitar, depending on if I need the QSS or not. And then my last item would be an IE.
Would you ever build Sterix?
No. I want to say no. It's possible if I'm versus a full AD team, but the Ma is just a lot better, I think. Plus, like, I already got the Infinity Edge or the Black Cleaver for the HP.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you guys just got a Turtleless. You're actually surprisingly weak right now, which is okay. Like, you won't ever have the burst this game to like blow up a carry in the back line, which is one of the nice things about Graves if you build him right and play him right.
Oh yeah.
It's like you're super tanky. Like if a carry mispositions like near a wall, you can go man. Again, not all the time, but the option is there.
Right.
Again, I don't like that ultimate.
This game has ulting a lot for
for wave clear, but like against the Baron minions, like I just don't think you can. Really, he didn't kill you. Really?
Kiting? No, I just got lucky. Did he? Oh, he canceled Nado.
Oh, he missed it. Did he miss it? Watch this. He throws his cleavers at his feet. Alright. Cleaver hits there. He threw that last one at his feet. He threw a cleaver right there. And...
Oh!
Wow.
Lucky. And
Nice.
then come back for more. No.
Yeah.
So
what are you building now? Sterix?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I don't think Sterix would be that bad this game. Because I think their whole team's AD, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like I think it's fine.
But I'll definitely try to build like in my last many games I built Sterix.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time, or I think I built him out recently, but against like a really hard AP team.
Again, you're looking at yourself too much. Like it's nice that you're looking here, but before that, you definitely could have checked yourself out. I also think if it's me, and my Lucian isn't insanely ahead, then I just go, well, he's dead, and I go immediately here to take this. Also, I don't think the E over the wall is good. You lose a reset.
Oh, yeah. Well, what do you think about like just doing to get close, and that'll get you one stack right off the bat?
I don't think it's as good because like it'll take you like half a second to walk the same distance, and plus you get an auto reset. So it's basically like already having the stack.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to hit you immediately.
Especially since I got knocked back right there.
And also like I do think eating towards a champion is fine.
Mm-hmm. We E towards a champion?
Yeah. Like if you're trying to get a wall off, I think it's fine.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. There you could also just walk up a little bit farther forward and get every single minion with the initial Q blast.
Yeah.
Just like minor things to do better.
Keep in mind, get the most bang out of my buck for Qs. I kind of just panic W there.
Yeah. I think their Baron's worn off. Yeah, it has. Okay. So here, I don't like your positioning over here at all.
Oh.
Like, you're not gonna flank on your champ. Like, if you're Zac, I tell you stand on this pink ward
Mhm.
and look for an E like that way. But you should be here for the wave clear, especially because they have no Baron. Like, your Q, your ultimate even could definitely save it. And I think your W is very strange.
Yeah.
Although for some reason they don't walk up and take the tower, but that's okay. Things to note, like, you have a really nice minion up here, but they have a really nice one down there. So
Oh.
at some point that's gonna crash.
Mhm.
Like, you can't really do anything with that information as of yet. But you have to be ready. You have to, like, prepare yourself. Like, especially in your downtime between the minion waves crashing here, you can go, oh god, I'm gonna have to go there. Or if that minion wave isn't pushing into you and you have the one up there, you can go, oh well, if we can hold this for 30 more seconds, they're gonna have to go back and defend that.
Yeah. Keep in mind it's getting really big.
Yeah, it's getting huge. Like, here I would not be looking for a fight. Alright, you guys are just gonna win anyways. Yeah, you're gonna go pick that up, but like, see, this whole decision making process is wrong from both sides. Like, their team should just leave immediately, and your team should just go back and catch these side waves. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You made the right call to go down here, though. You just need to fight.
I think they start flaming right here.
Yeah, well, you did the right thing. Besides not getting that cannon minion.
Oh yeah. my recall got canceled by Death Dance. You know what? I really hate that item.
Yeah, it's super frustrating. No, it's not your fault.
Oh, I think she thought that I backed because I had full health, but it's from lifesteal.
Yeah, oh well. Baron's up. They could be doing this right now. This entire conversation could actually lose you the game right now, and this is why you never indulge in that. If you literally remain mute or say okay, just okay, and literally don't mean it, just type okay, then she thinks she won the argument, but she really didn't. There wasn't even an argument because you want to win the game and she doesn't.
I see. So better
It doesn't matter. Also, like,
interaction with my
this ward
teammates.
I think is wrong because or wait, I think we actually saw a vision of them. But I would definitely not have warded there. I would have gone and warded Baron immediately because I would be scared that they'd be taking it.
Okay. Gotcha. Wait, did we have a ward on Barrett or
No, there wasn't one.
oh.
Tell this guy to spend all this money on me. See, like, it doesn't make sense for you to be down here right now. This is when, like, okay, like, there also comes a time when you're so far behind that, like, you're not gonna really get much stronger, or you're never gonna be that relevant in a game,
Right.
and also, like, you just sometimes need to indulge your teammates if they're doing really well, by, like, fighting here or whatever. Oh no,
Yeah.
you're so slow. Holy. Set up a wall bang. Set up. Oh god, you're lucky Nami bubbled. Alright, we're gonna go back and rewatch this because that was super awkward. Like, that whole series of events was awkward. Like, first of all, like, your blue isn't even spawning. Like, this ward makes literally 0 sense right here.
Yeah.
Because you need to save that for a Baron steal. If they decide to go for it.
I see.
Which is really easy. Steal's really easy for you. If you're red side,
Mhm.
Baron steals are easy. If you're blue side, Dragon steals are easy because you E over, smite, ulti out.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah,
a
It's
very
super easy.
smooth
Yep.
combo.
Yep, I've done it many times. So this is another situation where, like,
Missed the wall bang.
yeah, like, this ulti doesn't make sense again.
Yeah.
Like, and this is where like your wall bang should be set up immediately to shoot this,
I
like
see.
right on spawn. But like you use way too long. Plus, then like your cast thing.
Yeah.
Actually, don't even know if you needed a flash there. Boom. Maybe.
Scary. Panicked.
I won't judge you for that one. $300 on skins? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I actually don't know who that person is. But
Nice.
probably because he changed his name.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, Death Stance. Did it again.
That's pretty brutal. Oh, are you? You are recalling, okay.
What?
Oh no! That's actually a nice queue. But, like, you shouldn't be here. Okay. There's a couple things wrong with that. We'll talk about it in a second. Okay, well that should never have happened, but okay. First of all, like, that queue's nice, but, like, you should have just recalled. Like, there's no reason to stay here. But then you smite Ezreal. I'm not sure if you meant to smite him, but the smite only reduces his damage to you.
Oh, yeah.
And it only increases your damage to him.
I see.
And there's two things going on right now. Ezreal's hitting Nami, and you're hitting whoever that is.
Zillion.
You're hitting Zillion, yeah. So that red smite was literally did nothing until, like, you got 2 autos in with it. Okay. Yeah, but you can see, like, just, like, the hesitation with, like, the ulti there is really awkward.
Yeah. Man, I can already see quick cast helping out, helping me out so much. Oh god.
Oh, I do not understand this teleport. Oh my god. Okay.
Five dragons.
Yeah, that's pretty important. You guys can also, at this point, like, their team, who's their AD carry again? Ezreal, okay. But, like, you guys benefit so much more from taking this dragon.
Yeah.
Because of the 5v5 fight, especially if you can, like, get it without giving up the Baron. And honestly, like, I would just go for the dragon because, like, the dragon, like, if they get one, they can get the other, because they have just all the pressure right here.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go for this, okay.
I don't know. I don't think I make it.
Why are you looking at yourself? Who's gonna
Camera control.
fight you? Cause, like, there's even a world where if that thing has, like, 600 more HP, like, and you can notice that, you can, like, if you're still watching this and that thing was a little bit more healthy when you're, like, about here, there's a world where you can, like, time out, not quite there, where you can E that direction, ulti that way to get there, and then smite it away. Like, there's a world where that happens. But this camera is not going to get you there.
Yeah.
There's also, like, how many of their team are there? Are all 5 of them there? Your Alawi's up here. Like, do you even know that? Like, there's so much you gotta know. Like, that was a good ultimate. It hit 4 people. I liked it. Also, just because Vladimir's emerging again, if Vladimir hits 3 or more people with his ultimate, immediately ult on top of that because it amplifies the damage of your ult.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Vlad ult amplifies all damage to the people in it.
That can be insane.
That's why I really enjoy the combo here. Okay, so here, I would, because you have a ward, like, there's no reason not to just put it there. Because this ward is nice, but this ward lets you see people entering from, like, all the way down there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a lot more useful.
I think I sold Berserker's Boots to get that Guardian Angel. Oh. Really feeling this slow.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, a lot of times I just panic and cast a spell for no reason, just to, like, in the general direction of the enemy.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to think about the GA build right now.
uh,
Did you sell that before the Elder Dragon fight? Oh no. You could have stolen Dragon. You were so slow to get there. Like, this is where, like, the item build is not good. Like, okay, if they're sieging down your Nexus, yeah, sell anything you can to get the GA. But, like, when you have to make a cross-map play, like, you have to have those boots. Like, they are so important. And you actually, like, I don't know how your Smite is going to hold up against his Smite, but you had the option to steal there if you don't sell that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And those things to think through.
Yeah.
I really gotta do them.
And, like, you also gotta think, like, you're rarely the first person dying in fights. And so by the time your GA gets popped, the rest of your team should be dead. So, like, I don't even think GA is that nice. Unless, like, if you're a lot stronger, and again, you're as I was saying, you're, like, one of the more frontline champions because you're just that strong, then GA can be a good purchase. Because you're going to be in the front, you're going to be taking the brunt of their damage. But you're playing this, like, more towards the back. Like, with the really, like, see, the, like, the ulti to, like, back up and stuff, yeah.
I see.
You're so slow.
Yeah.
Me.
Even with Air Dragon, feels like it's now.
Okay. Let's see this now.
So GA when I'm ahead, and plus I probably need that. I need to be as efficient as possible with code.
Yeah. And like honestly, like I don't even build that GA that much on Greaves. It's a pretty good item. I would build it more towards late game, like again where like fights mean so much, and I notice I'm dying a lot in them. But I find I'm usually pretty fine without it.
You see.
Again, your W is only CCing you at this point. It's actually doing more harm to you than good to cast it. It loses you mana, and it literally stops your character moving for a second.
Yeah. Smite it for the spirit thing.
Mm-hmm. There's 2 down. This should be really easy. I like that Q.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been I'm kind of using it like a zone.
Yeah.
Instead of to actually get the damage off.
And like, there's some instances where like, it's good to use it to zone, but like, look at your mana right now. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
And I don't know about that ulti either. You use your E.
And OT costs a lot more mana.
Yeah. This is fine. This is good. This is a good swap out on the boots. Because they're pretty heavy physical. Bot lane is definitely the answer. Because like just like usually bot lane's better, but when Baron is not up, but because you have that outer or that inner tower still left there, it's pretty nice.
Oh, see.
What are you doing, Olaf? Come on.
I messed up here.
Yeah.
Oh, but I think this one actually turns out pretty good for us. Thank you.
See exactly as I was saying. The GA is very nice when you're frontlining, and Zilean and Kayle screwed themselves right there. It ended up working out, but like Zilean ulted her as the same time she ulted herself.
Oh yeah.
So actually, in that case, Zilean ult is or not Zilean ult, GA passive is really nice, because it was able to like kind of corral them in for the Illaoi ult, I think.
That was what I was trying to do. But...
Yeah, no, it wasn't what you were trying to do. Like, your positioning here, and just in general, is kind of awkward. Like, this is okay, this is okay, this is okay. That's too far. That E forward makes 0 sense.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be a really hard thing to pick up on, but like Ezreal's not there yet, which is kind of nice. And it's probably why things go well for you. But like, yeah, this is awkward. This is another instance where I would want to flash over the wall more, Because
Oh,
Zed was the person in the pit and he just shadowed over.
I see.
So I would want to flash over the wall and regroup with my team that way.
I see. I gotta really think about those wall flashes.
Again, and then like here, like I wouldn't E away from them. I would E. I know GA's taking me down. I'd E closer to my team so they can protect my like resurrecting body.
I see. Yeah.
And Graves is honestly, it's mostly about team fighting on him because you're not that strong in as far as like early pressure goes.
There. What do you think about that E into the? Oh, I mean, I died because of it. But what? Do you think I could have done that better? Where I E'd into the team after Guardian Angel.
I didn't notice that. Like here. Oh, I would. Yeah, I don't know why you went in. You have ulti too that you never used. Like, you're trying to, like, the only thing I see in your eyes right now is that you're trying to jump up and burst him. But that makes, like, literally no sense when, like, Ezreal can just literally one-shot you.
Oh, yeah.
I would honestly, I would probably E that way. Yeah, Eing that way means you live 100% of the time.
Okay.
Because Kale's GA drops, like, right now, or she dies. And the only way you die is if Ezreal arcane shifts over this wall to like here, and then he can kill you. But then he also literally kills himself to his team. So being backwards there is definitely the most efficient.
Oh, okay.
The safest. And you could even like E that way and then kind of hang around here on the outskirts looking for an ult snipe or something.
I see. I think. Oh no, would have saved me with flex too.
Baron should be spawning soon. I think. Did you guys just take that? No, maybe you did. Alright. What? Ulti! Oh my god. It's gonna come down to micro these fights. It's like.
I think I tried to shadow him and then ult him and then he shadowed, but even then the aim was sketchy.
It was just really late. Like I think that's what you're trying to do, but because of the delay on your thing, it was just really bad.
Yeah. And he quick castled it, but it turned out well for some reason.
Yeah. Who's on their team? Olaf, Ezreal, and Zillion. I don't think that word's good.
Oh.
If you're versus like Rek'Sai or Zac or someone that can jump over the wall, it's nice. But otherwise, I'd prefer the word like right there.
I see.
Because Olaf's gonna be running at you guys that way. If he comes from behind you guys, he like dies 100% of the time. That's just terrible. Like I don't think, and especially with 2 people dead, like I just think there's absolutely no threat. Maybe if Zed's alive, that word's nice, but yeah.
They just have so much wave clear.
So here, another option you have, like right now, like pushing there is okay, but right now, as soon as that wave dies, you have what, like 20 seconds till that wave pushes up. You should go mid and escort this wave in, and you should try and time that with the wave crashing up here, because then they're worried about this huge wave here with supers, like, and you escort in. That means like you literally walk in here with it. And like you obviously have to be safe enough that you won't die. But you just clear those minions so that it's pressuring the Nexus towers with those super minions at the same time that this tower is being like crushed here up here. And then as soon as you escort that wave all the way to the Nexus towers, so you clear like the minion waves in front of it, you just walk straight over to the top tower and kill it with your team. So you kind of collapse on it. So like you pull the enemy between like 2 points. So like you have the Nexus, and then you have like the 3 towers.
Yeah.
And this one's already dead. So you escort the minion wave in here, so that the enemy can't protect this fully. They have to fall back. 1 or 2 of them have to fall back here, and then you from here after you kill the minions and the minions are here, then you collapse this direction.
I've always thought like super minions were they're like self pushing or they're split pushers, so I just didn't have to worry about them. But
They are, but you can create a lot more pressure with them, like with your own body there as well.
I see.
And if you have Baron buff, then I say 100% you all go this way and just crush that terror down because there's 2 people dead and you have it easy. Without Baron, even with Baron buff, sometimes like if you're having a hard time sieging down a tower, that's usually my go-to option.
Make timing a lot time it a lot better.
Yeah, exactly, and it especially works out well on champions like I wouldn't say Zac because you need him to like disengage and stuff. But like melee champions that can't walk up and onto the tower, it works well with those people. So that's just something to keep it in mind. I think that it was unnecessary as well. Because there's a world where you guys can turn that. Obviously your backline's pretty low, but like, unless you see the bomb coming at you, then you don't really need either. But you're just looking for recall, so it's okay. Baron up in a minute. 86 on GA. Yeah, I probably wouldn't sell it. If you had probably like 2K or something, like I'm not sure how much GA sells for, but if you had enough money to, I would probably sell GA for this fight, or for the next minute.
What would I get that? Yeah, what would I get instead?
I would probably go Rond wins this game. Honestly, that might be nice.
Oh, I see.
That's a good ultimate. There we go. That's my boy. Okay, Kale. Well, whatever you are smoking, I would like some. But apparently you got a double kill. Her team was not ready for that. Okay. So this whole start is ambitious. I'm amazed you got away with that EA4.
Yeah.
Okay, that Q wasn't your fault. Okay. Because you Q'd before you got the Zillion ult, which is fine. Otherwise, you could have just left him to like have 4 HP and not killed him until the Zillion ult ran out. You make the correct decision, push top. You don't make the correct decision.
I think I was going for the inhibitor.
Yeah, but like at this point you realize like there's 3 people dead for 50 seconds. That's an end. So and you just look which lane has the best minions, and that was 100% top lane.
I see.
So like you're just like, what is that?
Yeah. Oh, he flashed my auto.
Oh my god. That was pretty. I mean, I think you could have definitely done that sooner, but that was nice for him. Okay.
Something I won.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Okay. So is that your only game?
Yeah, and I think later on, like whenever it's convenient for both of us,
I think
just
we're
knock out another.
free tomorrow around this time again.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah. So we can do that. Cliff notes for the game because I like doing it.
Yes, I like them too.
Let me try and think. It was knowing like what your champion like is strong at. So like Graves like not really early game.
Mm-hmm.
Like you clear really well, and that's your strength. You clear and you get a CS advantage over your jungler. You look for counter ganks, not proactive ganks. You look for counter ganks unless they're low or your lane has a lot of good CC.
I see.
With your flash,
CC is very important.
Yeah, you look for a flash plus wall. And you don't flash into no vision usually. Or yeah, like you flash once you know like you can get it, or like there's some instances where you can flash into no vision. But in the specific instance this game, I would definitely wait till you had the vision.
Okay.
Obviously, like we talked a little bit about the E over the wall and ult back out for steals.
Oh
So
yeah,
that was nice. Definitely.
I can't wait to try that.
Yeah. Oh, don't waste time on the towers. Look more for counter jungling your opponent.
Okay.
Because again, my favorite thing to talk about is the advantage for you and the disadvantage for them at the same time. Tower is kind of similar, but like not gold wise. You just get a gold advantage. Obviously, you know, there is the instance where Zed was able to get a huge advantage off of that early tower take.
Oh yeah.
Was the CS ever equalized? No, look at that. Look at that CS differential. Oh, I blocked it. It's 120 CS. Not all of that was from the tower take, but I'd say 30 to 40 was probably 30 was from the tower take. Trying to think. Item builds we talked about in general, the Black Cleaver, the Phantom Dancer.
Yeah.
And then whatever you need to get after that. Ultimate usage, 1 is for the snipe, 2 is for the 3 or 4 or 5 people, and the 3rd is for a disengage. Obviously, don't forget you can ult over walls. A lot of team fighting, you have to be able to like break it down in the time frame. Like it's easy like for me to explain to you what you need to do outside, like after the game, like during a replay, like you hear all that and stuff.
Yeah.
But you need to be able to work on being able to recognize that as soon as possible, and making good choices within the team fights. And that I think would be your biggest issue with your Graves right now is your team fight decision making. And I think even on Zac, like we talked about that a little bit, like when to dive their backline versus when to kite back for yours.
Yeah.
And
like not tunneling on
right.
one, and I can just focus on someone more.
Obviously, Graves is a little bit different as far as team fighting goes, because you're not a peel character. So definitely just know your role within team fight, know how to play those out, and that I think is about it. There's one more point I wanted to make, I think. Is it coming to me? Alright, it's not coming to me. Oh, it was to do with like the jumping over the walls versus like a champion like Olaf.
Yeah.
Singe. There's a lot of there's not a lot of champions like that, but there's some. Obviously, I talked a little bit about like the Vlad thing you can do, which is a little more like champion specific.
Yeah. But I definitely remember against champions like Olaf or Volibear maybe who wanted to chase me
You can
down.
do the hops over walls. Also, like any champion that doesn't have a dash in general, you can do that too.
Okay.
Obviously, like the flash is an option, but you can also you hop over wall, they flash over to try and kill you, and you flash back the other way, or you ult back the other way. That's a great option, and that can infuriate people. You basically turn into a LeBlanc. You know, it's like hopping all over the place. Again, you're much more restrained than LeBlanc, but it's kind of fun. So that about does it. I'll catch you tomorrow. Do you have any parting questions?
No, I'm definitely going to go over everything you taught me. Thanks a lot for the lesson.
Yep, no problem.
All right, bye.
Later. All right.